Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Diamond, and I live a whole food, plant exclusive, SOFAs-free, gluten-free lifestyle for health and well-being. And today I thought I would bring you along while we check out and pick from the orange tree. Time for citrus. So we have been, let me move out of the way. We have had this citrus tree. Look at that. And it really hasn't given us any citrus. Actually, the very first tree that we bought didn't really do very well. I don't know. We just didn't know what we were doing. And the way that the sun was shining and the heat, it didn't really work well. And it came with a guarantee. So the nursery replaced it with this tree behind me. And we've had it for like 5 or 6 years. And last year we got a couple of oranges, I think like 3 or something, not very many. We were so excited. And this year we got all of these behind me. Look at these. They're so beautiful. And a couple of them we did already pick off and cut open. I gave a few to the grandbabies to try, and although they're small, they're mighty, and they're really, really delicious. So I thought I would bring you along and show you how to pick a citrus orange from an orange tree. Now, this particular orange is called an Arizona orange. And so there's navel and I don't even know how many varieties, but that's the kind that we have. The reason that we chose this one is because at the time we were told that they were sweeter, they were a little bit smaller than the navel, but that they would be less seedy, less seeds. I don't know. That's just what we did. And we've been fertilizing it and watering it and loving it. In the summer here, it is so hot that we've learned that the heat radiates off of the wall and just can burn the tree to a crisp. So there was a time when we sometimes cover it with like a SPF, sun protectant sheet, or just any kind of sheet. And then there was a time when we had some sheets up against the wall, back here, where we would take like PVC, and we were trying to stake it in there and kind of help it from going and radiating off the wall. So anyways, that's the long version. I've got this little basket here, and I've got my gloves on, and I'm just going to show you how I take them off. Now, I am no expert. I am so just beginner learning about this. So if you know anything that you can help me with regarding citrus trees and growing them in Arizona, I would love to hear from you. So leave a comment, let's chat, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I go live or post new videos, and give me a thumbs up. I'd love the support and to be able to spread the message of whole food plant-based. Anyways, let's see, I'm going to try to see if I can show you here. So what we want to look for is that the orange feels firm all the way around, which it does. And we want to make sure that the color is even throughout. And if this one is like 99%, I think looks pretty darn good. There's a little discoloration right here in the front, but I'm not going to count that because I think maybe when you're looking for that, you might be looking for like some green or things like that. Anyways, what I do with the lemon and what you can do with the orange is twist it. Twist, 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 and it falls off. But it can damage the branch. So you can just snip it at the top. This way you'll protect the branch and you won't damage the orange either. But I think just for purposes of just checking things out, let's do it both ways and see. So I think I'll do the twist, twist, twist first. Hopefully I won't damage the branch. And then we'll do some snipping and we'll look at a couple of the oranges together. So here we go. Aha. And there you go. You can see that's where it broke off. The color looks really good. Whoa! Roll away. Here, let me take the gloves off for a minute. The color looks, I think, looks really good. Now that's the spot that I was talking about that was a little discolored. I think it's still really great. It feels firm. Look at it. It's so cute. So I'm going to put it in the basket. I'm going to bring you over to where we cut it so you can look at the branch also. We've got our first orange in the basket. Yay. Okay, so let me see. Whoops. Where we were. God, now I can't even find it. Aha. Here it is. So you can see where that is right there. And I think it looks damaged. So we did a good job. Now, let's try to do it again. And this time, we're going to snip it. Now, I guess I'll put my gloves back on. Sometimes I don't work with gloves. Sometimes I do. Gardening gloves are really good for protecting your hand. And these are leather gardening gloves. I had them. If I have leather things, I do use them and keep them, but I really try hard to think about where the product came from and is there a better alternative such as a cloth or something that's not animal related, because I'm aware now of what the slaughtering and all of that stuff entails. And but if I have it, I use it. And so it's an imperfect thing, but I think the most important thing is awareness. So anyways, I'm getting off track again. Let's go snip an orange. So how about if we do one over here? Ooh, this one's kind of cool because there's new growth, there's new flowers. It looks great. I'm just going to go right above it and as close as I can to the orange tree. I snipped it. There you go. Look at that. So you could see. And this one also is firm. Another indicator that your oranges are ready is if they start falling off the tree. And lately I've had a couple that have fallen off. And then, of course, cutting them open when that happens and seeing how it looks inside. And we did that. They were so juicy and good. So I'm really excited to get all these off the tree. And then we're going to cut them together. So let me bring you over and show you where I snipped that one so we can compare. And you can see the flowers too. Let's see, where was it that I just did that? That's the thing about snipping it. Then I forget where I snipped it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can you see that? Let's see right there. So I don't know if you can tell, but it just the angle looks not frayed. It just looks very, it's just a nice clean snip versus the other one that was a little bit, now let's see where that one went. Well, you saw it where it was just a little bit like twisted off. And so, it's a little uneven. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So here we can go. I hope you can see this. So, but I don't believe that that's damaged. So I think you're good either way, but at least you know how to do that. And so I'm just going to go around and snip some oranges off. So let's do this. Oh, you know, the other thing I wanted to tell you is that oranges don't ripen once you take them off the trees. They ripen while on the tree. And then once you cut them off the tree, that's it in terms of ripening. So you'll want to make sure that you check it the ways that we spoke about. And I'm sure, you know, if you get the opportunity to pick oranges off of a tree, you'll have some little tips that might be helpful. And or if you have a friend or a neighbor or somebody that gives you some, you'll know they're, you know, if they're ripe or not, where they probably stood on the tree. Anyways, let me get back to it. I better not quit my day job. God, and you know what? You can smell right where you cut it. Just smells like oranges. Just beautiful. Just, I'm just so blessed and get so excited about simple things, right? Well, simple right at this point, but it was actually really hard to get it to grow. In fact, I didn't even mention, but you can't see it from here. I'm going to show you the not the stem, but the trunk of the tree. When it was a baby, you couldn't, you know, there wasn't all this greenery. And so the sun would burn it. And so I used to do this special paint on there, and it like protects the tree trunk. I forget what it's called. I was able to find one that was brown and you just paint it. And if a lot of people, when you drive in different places in the country, you'll see white. And that's the same kind of paint. They also have a tree trunk wrap. It's like an ace bandage, so to speak, and it just protects it. And what's happening is the trunk is actually getting sunburn. Now, I'm going to show it to you so I don't forget later. And you can see where it has sun damage, but it's okay. Let's see if you can see. You see how that kind of has this separation in the middle? Because that's one trunk. That was originally sunburn. You see how it goes all the way up, sort of? Let's see if you could. That was its sunburn, poor thing. But at least now it's doing better. It's protected, and I understand it now. And then I just want to show you, because this is so exciting for me. Can you see this flower? That is the next bloom, and I'm seeing a lot of them. And even, God, they're so pretty. I hope you can see this one. Can you see this? This is open already. And when it does that, of course, that's when it's pollinate. You know, the bees can come and pollinate. And also, the smell is incredibly amazing. It's so good. The flowers give off the most incredible scent. So let me go back again. So excited to share about so much. Oh, there's Bentley. That's one of my grand puppies. Hi, Bentley. We're babysitting him. And he loves to chase lights. So if he sees a reflection, and because I'm moving around, I might be moving some shadows. And I think that's what he's doing. Huh, Bentley? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah. All right, here we go. Back to it. Let me move this a little. Let's see. There we go. All right. Wow, this one, I don't know why I feel like this one is a really good one. They're probably all really good, but I like this one. Put it over here. So I see one back here that still has a little green. I'm going to leave it on the tree because I'm not going to eat all of these that fast. But you can juice it, you know, I'll just eat them. I don't know, maybe I would juice it, but I just love just eating them. And they're kind of small. So, you know, 3 or 4 of them, especially at least 2. 2 is not a big deal to eat these small ones. So let me go over here. See, now I didn't notice this one does have a little green on the very top. You see that? Just a hair, but I already picked it. Smells good. I hope it's good. I wish I had noticed that. I would have left this one on the tree, but that's okay. Now I've moved you around because I want to show you this bundle of flowers. Let's see. Can you see all these flowers in here? I mean, there is a lot going on. Look at that. Just so cool. And just get so excited. So I'm gonna see if I can show you this backside. Another thing I want to say, this is the tool that I'm using, you know, to cut them. Is this the best tool to use? I don't know, but I did want to show you that there's a flat side and then there's this kind of bumpy, let's see, bumpy side there. And I always lock my tools when I'm not using them, even if I'm just putting it down. So you just squeeze it and open it. And you can see that if I were to cut it this way, which is the way that I want to, let's see, hold on. You know, it's not going to be flush. Whereas this way, it'll be flush. And I always try to take care of my tools, but somehow they still rust sometimes. Anyways, let's get back to getting some oranges. If there's a lot of flowers, before they turn into oranges, or maybe they're little ones, they say that if you cut off some of the flowers that are sharing and leave, you know, if there's 5 here, if I had taken off, you know, maybe 2 or 3 of those when they were little flowers, that it would allow the oranges that I left to get bigger and be better. But I don't know. I just left him. But here, let me see if I can put you down here so you can watch me cut these, because these are a pretty fun bunch. And this is a different angle, of course. This is behind the tree. And if you can see the trunk, it's not sunburned from this angle. There's one down here. I'm going to leave him a little bit, but I'm going to take these guys off. Nice. Really, really nice. So I think I'm going to stop for now because I have plenty for today. And I still have so many oranges left on the tree. So I will continue over the course of the next few days. And I'll even maybe see if I have some friends or people around me that don't have access to citrus that maybe I'll be able to share with them. But most people that I know in this area have access to their own tree. And so I can share with my family too. So let me move you back over so you can see the whole tree again. We'll check out the basket. You see, you can tell Todd's not here because it's a little wonky. But anyways, so here's our tool and removing my gloves. The tree looks amazing. We saw lots of flowers on it. And let's see. And now let's look at what we are taking, which is this basket is pretty full. Look at that. Look at that. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to look for a really pretty one. So they're all really great though, aren't they? There's nothing, in my opinion, better than fresh produce. And so if you have an opportunity to grow your own, I encourage you to grow something, even if you have no space and you're in a small area, even in a bedroom, you could do something in a pot, a little window, you could do herbs. And man, when it turns out and you see your efforts and the taste, even more importantly, the taste is like nothing, that you can buy in the stores where I live. you know, I encourage you to do that. And if for some reason you just can't, you can't even do, there's Bentley. Even if you can't even do some sprouting, go ahead and see if you can support the farmers markets in your area, or try to buy organic, even if it's just one thing, you know. But if you can't even do that, I am so sorry. They're chatty this morning. Buying non-organic, in my opinion, is better than not having the produce. So anyways, happy citrus, happy good morning, happy day, happy everything. Life is good, and I'm happy to share this with you. So of course I want to cut this open with you. So I'm in the house now. I have our beautiful basket of oranges. Yay, look at this. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to wash a couple of them, and let's cut them open and see what they look like. So just really quick, I kind of want to count how many we have here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and we still left so many on the tree. Oh my goodness. So let's cut a small one and a bigger one. And if I can find that one that had the green, just to have something to compare, we could do that, but I don't see that one. Anyways, well, how about if we cut these 3? Don't these look great? Here we go. All right, so we've got 3 here. I'm going to go ahead and move this over and put the camera down there so you could see. Let's go with the little one first. Ready? He's so cute. Oh, look at that. A little seed. Looks good. Looks really good. So, okay. Now this one is a little bit bigger. Let's cut this one open. Yeah, they're all juicy looking. They all look terrific. And, you know, they're right. I don't see too many seeds. Just that, you know, one there, but you expect seeds, right? And then this big guy. Wow. These look so great. I got the color is amazing. So all 3 oranges look to me ready. They're juicy. I can smell the citrus on them. I'm going to cut them up a little more and let's try some. Surprise. Okay, so this one, I guess I'm going to move a little piece of seed off of there. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh my God, it smells so good. And the skin, I can keep the skin. I can zest it. I can dehydrate it. And then when I dehydrate the skins of the citrus, I get them really dry, and then I put them in my dry Vitamix container and blend it up. And then I can use it like a spice or a seasoning and just a little flavor. It's I can show you what I have to show you what it looks like, because I do have some of that. But here we go. Ready? Wow. Oh, before I even look, and I barely even bit it. There was so much juice. Mmm. 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 Thank you, citrus. Oh, yummy. It's so incredibly juicy, and the flavor is amazing. Yum. I mean, for a little piece of orange, this gives a pretty good punch. This is delicious. Now, like I said, this didn't happen overnight for us. This has been years in the making. So it's really fun to be able to share it with you. Oh my gosh. I'm just really enjoying this. But there's 2 more that we want to try. And the reason that I thought that I would try the different sizes to see if there's a difference in flavor. The texture, are the smaller ones more firm, less, something or other. I don't know. But that's why I decided to do that. Plus, I get to eat oranges with you this morning. So, because it's morning for me right now. So that was the first one. Here's the middle one. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Now, I do have a Nama J2. And if I peel the skin off, I could put it in there and get fresh orange juice. I could also just squeeze it. And I might just do that to show you. But I prefer to eat the whole orange because I get all the fiber, all the water, all the nutrients, all the yumminess. I really wish that I could share some of these with you. I wouldn't give you a half-eaten one, though. I would give you, a fresh one. So this is for you guys. Oh my gosh. And then the wee little baby one that we cut, the wee little guy. Take a little seed off of there and see. So far, those two, they tasted just as incredible. No difference. I was thinking maybe there would be a difference. There is nothing except just goodness. So let's do the last little wee piece. Wow, he might even be the juiciest one. And I didn't have high hopes for him. I thought he would be dry and not dry, but not as juicy as the others. But no, I'm going to say he's the juiciest. Wow. And so that's it for now. Oh my God. I have eaten all of the samples that we created. My goodness, is that good? I'm going to take the seed out. I'm going to finish eating these. I thought I would juice it just to show you how juicy they are, but gosh, I just wanted to eat them the way they are. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep eating them. So cheers, everyone. Take care. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.